So how should government employees that got laid off in 2025 navigate the new job market that they've just been thrown into? Well, the biggest changes are going to have to be to your resume as a government employee. For anybody that doesn't know, government employees have really long resumes. They want a detailed list of every single duty that you've ever done at every single job, and it's not unheard of to have 4 or 5 plus page resumes when submitting to government jobs. So if you're an entry-level applicant, so meaning that you're less than maybe 3 or 4 years experience, you only need a 1-page resume. Everybody else, no more than 2, unless you're an extremely C-level executive, maybe VP, you can go to 3, but 2 is where most people are gonna end up. So 2-page resume, and on your resume, the thing that you need to change is, instead of listing out your job duties, you need to go to the new resume format of your job listed by bullets with what was the action that you took in the time that you took it in, and what was the result. So the action that you took in the time that you took it in, and what was the result. So in third quarter of 2024, I enacted a whole new sales structure and it led to X, or whatever the action was. And you need to structure your resume to look like that, because resumes now are based on results driven metrics. That's what people are looking for. So not just a list of duties, because nobody cares what your duties were at that job. We care what skills you have and what results you can get. So next thing that you want to do is to go to your LinkedIn, and you want to rearrange things so that not everything is geared towards the government. Yes, you have that experience, but you need to state which practical skills are applicable in the modern job market now. So remember, you're in management, you can cross-pollinate that to any other kind of management. If you're in any kind of marketing, social media, anything, all of those cross-pollinate. But if you're in a very specific job, maybe kind of a niche function, you have to look at the managerial or administrative duties you did and concentrate on those. Because to a potential employer, yes, it's great that you served our country. Yes, it's great that you have this skill set, but we're really concentrated on what you can do for this current company that you're coming into. So make sure your LinkedIn is set to say, now in the private sector, looking for work here, put the open to work banner out. And if you haven't had to do this before, because it's not the type of skill set that you normally have to do in government jobs, the new way of connecting when you apply for jobs is as follows. You apply for the job, then you immediately message somebody in the company in that hiring vertical. So if it's marketing, sales, HR, whatever it happens to be. So you try to find somebody in the company that you can get directly to and take out the middleman that's in between here. And if you carefully read the job ad, a lot of times it'll say posted by, it'll have the person's name. So if you can't